Uh, so Dean told us that today's practice was physical, and that was like the purpose of it. How did you make today's practice?
No, it was actually pretty good. Yeah, it was physical, but we were actually used to it during the whole season. Even the preseason, we be practicing pretty hard. Practice is harder than the game, so no, it's actually pretty good though.
What are you guys trying to achieve throughout the end of the season? It seems like you guys have been the best team all season long. What
Yeah,
kind of
we
things
want
do
to
you need to
finish. We
refine?
want to finish one. We want to finish one. We want to finish it on top. What I mean, Perth is close to us, so we're just trying to win more games so we can still stay on top.
For you personally, how do you feel like you've developed from the start of the season to now, basketball wise, and also from a maturity standpoint?
I mean, maturity standpoint, when I broke my Achilles, I feel like I had to stay positive. The positive side was it taught me patience because I had to have patience. I had to mature way more when it comes to stuff like that. Just like with that rehab and everything, just being consistent with it. Um, how I improved, I feel like since my Achilles injury, I improved quite a lot. I actually came back better than before. Um, and now, I mean, not everybody coming back from an Achilles injury like that, so I'm pretty proud of myself on that one. Still developing, still improving, still learning, but I feel like I got better each year I've been here.
What part of your game do you feel would translate best to the NBA?
What I do right now, what I mean, setting screens, roll, play defense, switching from 1 to 5, like just all of that, just staying in front of a man when it comes to like switching to a guard or when it comes to like closing up games, like just like that, staying consistent with it.
So you obviously went through that Achilles injury. Anthony Lamb has just done his. What sort of
Right.
advice would you give to someone like that who's just done it?
Stay patient, it feels like it's the end of the world, but at the end of the day, it's not, what I mean? Keep your head up, stay positive.
Can you give us an idea of the tooth injury that you went through a few weeks ago and what it took to get you back playing and things like that?
Um, Nah, just caught an elbow in practice from one of our DPs, straight to the mouth. Broke one of my two actually. One got pushed forward, the other one got pushed backwards. Um, nah, just used to from Europe. You know what I mean? Just a man coming from Europe. Like I said before. Like I said, my first year, like we were Europeans, we're not really big on pain like that. So I just took it on my chest and just was like, all right, I gotta play that game. I gotta play 2 more games now. You know what I mean? Joe had some personal problems, so I had to step up for the team.
Can you give us an idea of the pain that you were going through during going into that game and then when you got hit as well?
Yeah, 1 from 10 when I wasn't getting hit, like a 6. I feel like couldn't really talk either. I was trying to give my best. Everybody was helping me though with that talking part when it comes to pick and roll defense and all of that. But other than that, I feel like yeah, no, it was actually quite good.
Can you give us an idea of the focus going into this game against a New Zealand team that is going to be come in with a high sense of urgency because they're trying to play for a playing spot?
Right. No, like I said before, we're trying to finish top. Trying to win every single game. We're coming in the New Zealand game with the mentality to win that game, and we're trying to stay consistent with that mentality. I know sometimes we like a roller coaster up and down when it comes to consistency, but we're trying to get that so we can play in the playoffs better. Um, when it comes to playing against New Zealand, I just feel like staying physical against them. I mean, just send them the guys to the bigs. I mean, just staying consistent on defense so we can play a fast break offense and all of that. So yeah, man. Europeans are the toughest players in the entire world.
Ari, coming towards the end of the season and coming towards award season, and you look around your team and you've got guys from yourself to Shilly to CG to IC and LT, all guys who could be up for basically every award. What's it like to play on a team with so much talent and with so many guys that are deserving of winning these awards?
No, it's great. I feel like Shilly be doing a great job when it comes to defense and all of that. You know what I mean? I feel like me personally, I feel like the last 2 years he got robbed when it comes to defense player of the year. But it's just a personal opinion. No, it's actually pretty great. I love it to play with LT as well. Just an athletic guy, know to read the game, how to play the game, has a natural touch to it. Um, Same with like Joe and CG, just to get CG open. It's just madly, for me personally as a big, it's madly satisfying when you're coming off screens and just hitting their shots, just hitting those crazy deep shots. So no, it's actually pretty good.
When you play on a team like this with so much talent, does it sort of help you think and help you define what your role might be if you make that next step and get to the NBA where you'll have so much more talent around you?
No, I feel like we got the most talented players on the team at the moment from the league. No, it's great just to have them in practice, getting better every day against the best. No, I can't complain.